All right, it's time to react to JGOD. You know the rules. In JGOD we trust. He's got Control Freak, Steel Series, G Fuel, Control, Gamer Advantage, and 1v1 me behind my fucking webcam. I'm too lazy to move it. Let's get started.
Season 2 roadmap is here, and it comes with a ton of interesting changes to Warzone. Hopefully, it fixes a lot of the console stuff that we've been talking about for the past month
PC
and
gang,
a half,
W.
almost 2 months. Because I think without that, it doesn't matter what content you bring to it. So that is a priority.
It don't mean shit if you can't
play
play
it.
it.
Address a lot of those issues, because if they don't, obviously it's going to be a big issue.
Big issue.
As we go through, you can kind of see all the different content, the way it lays out. So for Warzone, there's new map locations. It says Chemical Factory, Research Labs, which those are going to be on Caldera. Then in season, there's Rebirth, Reinforced. New mode, those Caldera.
Chemical Factory, Research Lab. I think we just found out the origins of COVID-19, boys.
Crash, and then Rebirth Island, Iron Trials, which will be a little bit interesting. Extra
Iron Trials on Rebirth? You boy might fuck?
Like regular Battle Royale, but with more
Hell yeah.
So I don't know how that's going to work, but they got to increase the player count.
Tell him, JGOD.
Then there's going to be bombers.
That's fucked.
New vehicles are pretty
Stupid.
broken. The person could fly over, destroy like buy stations, loadouts, which sounds kind of like broken. Probably only in Vanguard.
So it's like an AC-130 from Modern Warfare 2? AC-130 above! And then you just die to a 105 howitzer? Is it GG?
Search and deploy events.
Like, obviously the bomber doesn't have cannons, but like, can you just basically just guide a bomb and like, oh, hey, look, quad.
Balloon, which is similar to PUBG or you could say Apex Legends, where you
they
have the
definitely bit off Apex this
balloon,
season.
and then
Bad.
fly you to somewhere else on the
Bad.
map, and gives you a little bit more mobility, especially since that's one of the biggest issues with Caldera. Then there's armor transport. There's portable decontaminated stations. And then we also have
like the heat sink
the Nebula
shield.
5 ammo
That,
and
nah,
kill streak,
bro.
which sounds like that could be pretty
Nah,
broken.
that's
There's a
gonna
bunch of
piss
stuff for
everyone off,
multiplayer,
dude.
Finally, stuff for zombies. Then new weapons, and then we got 3 new
Wait,
characters,
what's the weapons? What are they called? The KGM40. I can't really tell from that picture. I'll have to go back and look. And then the Whitley. I can't tell what those are supposed to be.
Characters, bundles, whatever. Spend your money how you want. So new features: Nebula 5, redeploy balloons,
that fucking
and
ammo
Nebula
type
5
is gonna
ammo
piss
and bombs
everyone
create
off, dude.
New offensive tactics, which while portable decontamination stations offer temporary refuge. This one sounds like those little heat shields that they have.
It's exactly what it
Legends.
is.
So if you're caught in the gas, you can kind of build this, and then it'll allow you to kind of be out in the zone, which is kind of weird. But we'll see how
so
that
everyone's
works.
gonna get one and sit in
Alternatively,
fucking zone.
Take to the skies with the redeployed balloon or the bomber plane. Explore chemical.
So wait.
underground chemical.
Depending on how they do this decontamination station shit, if they do it the same way that Apex does, where it has its own inventory slot, independent of your bag or independent of your gear, you could have this decontamination station plus deployable cover, and you can just sit out in a fucking field in the storm forever. Or that plus stims. You never. Okay, all right. Surely they're going to be smart enough to put this in the slot where ammo boxes, armor boxes, deployable covers, trophies go. Like, surely that's where that goes. Because if it has its own inventory spot, that's going to be fucked.
Weapon Research Lab. Watch for armor transport, fresh points of interest in Caldera, and here to shake up those rotations. Axis soldiers patrol these new areas and are found around the island in vehicles. Defeat them for powerful rewards. It sounds like NPCs will be around the map that you get.
So basically like the spiders and the prowlers in Apex.
About AI.
Got it.
Some be floating around the map that you'll be able to kill. So that'll be interesting. Caldera Clash at launch. Rebirth reinforced mid-season. Nebula 5 ammo and boxes is meant to large-scale armaments, but can be used for small arms, ammunitions, and bombs, both found in extremely small quantities around Caldera. Classified as a field upgrade in Warzone. Is no stronger than regular bullets, but does have a major exception. When an operator is downed by them, they will emit a poisonous gas cloud, so they can't be rezzed. Whoa, that's different than stopping power. Good to know. Anyone attempting to revive this operator or standing within a few feet of them will face similar complications to circle collapse, exposure, coughing, blurred vision, and a slight amount of damage over time, whether that be to the player's health or to their gas mask. So that's
okay. So it'll chew your gas mask, which is kind of like, why? I don't. What does this add to the game? This just seems like another like gimmick. Hey, man, congrats on wiping a team. Oh, now you're going to go raise your partner and you're coughing? Well, everyone knows where you're at. Ha 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 ha.
Like, break your plates as well, so you're gonna be wasting plates in order to revive a teammate. You're gonna be wasting gas. That's an interesting mechanic. It seems like it's more annoying because, in my opinion, when you add gameplay mechanics, it should be fun for like somebody. I don't know if that necessarily is fun. It's more like toxic, but who knows? People do enjoy being toxic, as we've seen on the internet for sure. So Nebula 5 ammo takes up only a single clip of ammo, but for some weapons that may be enough to turn the tide in a fight, especially within interior spaces. One of the rarest items in Warzone is the Nebula 5 bomb.
Okay, I could see, like in a team fight, I could see it being, it makes sense, but like if like the person who shoots it and knocks someone, the second they die, the ammo's gone. It doesn't have effect. Like if we squad wipe somebody and they knock 2, but we killed all 4, and I still can't res these people for an indeterminate amount of time, or for a determined amount of time, that's fucking stupid. But if you're gonna do that, why did you also add the portable redeploy? Like if you're pissed about people being or buybacks, why not just limit the amount of times you could buy people back? Why do you have to add all this extra shit into the game instead? Like if that's the core issue, why not fix the core issue instead of adding extra shit on top of it?
Locked behind a briefcase full of deadly gas with an explosive charge. Once activated and set down in front of an operator, it will detonate after a fixed countdown and cannot be disarmed or destroyed. Its initial explosion deals high amount of damage in a small radius before the gas spreads outward, where it will hurt any operator without a gas mask. So you're kind of making gas bubbles. This gas lingers for 2 minutes before ultimately disappearing in the feed and upcoming a circle collapse. So this one, you could be strategic with it, set a bomb, and then rotate.
If you want to eat healthy,
if you want to eat healthy and suck farts, stop seeing ad, continue, X, JGOD.
Out of there,
hit them.
Know that they're not going to go through that unless they're going to waste their gas mask or they're going to end up coughing. Operators can potentially outrun this explosive aftermath just as they would the circle collapse, but in terms of an area denial tool, Nebula 5 is a powerful force. With portable decontamination zones, this is kind of nutty.
Just to kind of go back, I'm sorry I'm stopping the video a lot, but like, so basically you set up like a trap for 2 minutes. Oh my God, that's a long ass time, man. That's like 10% of a game. So 10% of the game, this, like, yeah, it's a small area, but damn. Hey, don't go over there. For how long? 10% of the match. Got it.
5 is a powerful force. With portable decontamination zones, this is kind of nutty. Despite its toxicity, the Nebula 5 can also be temporarily dispersed. Portable decontamination station new field upgrade in Caldera is a portable device that filtrates air for several seconds.
Fuck him, I guess I'm a pirate, Glyph.
Collapse or
skipping ads, piracy.
Yeah, so it works for either or. This device impacts all operator tax maps, allowing everyone to see where they are currently.
Yeah, just get it, hold it for finals.
You're gonna get held. They can be destroyed by explosive ballistics. With these caveats in mind, the portable decontamination zone is still useful in surviving both old and new chemical threats and could likely lead to some new positioning strategies for Battle Royale. You set it up, and late game, you know that it's going to rotate back, or you're going to want to see the next rotation. You could probably throw it down. Armored transport trucks are here in Paradise.
So basically, end game. So okay. So early game with this decontamination bubble. Early game, you can basically do whatever the fuck you want, and you can play in Storm, so long as you have an ammo box, stems, and this decontamination. Like you effectively doubled how far out in Storm you can be. All right, so on top of that, so mid-game, those rough rotations, like to get high ground, you play it, you can make good rotations. And in-game, you basically just bought yourself another zone, is basically what happened. You just effectively bought another one of those tiny zones. Like, you just bought your own, a.k.a. Apex. I don't know, man. I don't want COD to be ratty-er.
Axis deployed multiple vehicles.
We'll see.
5 and its derivatives around Caldera. These unstoppable steel behemoths remotely roll on a set.
So they're on a track. Cool.
Attacking those within the immediate vicinity. With its 2 machine gun turrets, operators also need to avoid the mines. It drops behind it, as well as aerial support. It calls in should it dropped to low health. Upon destruction, the armored transport truck will drop incredibly valuable items. So this is kind of, in the rarest cases, an intact Nebula 5 bomb. New points of interest, chemical factory. So a lot of these POIs, it's already looking like stuff that we already kind of predicted for some of these different areas of the map.
So we're not getting anything new with this factory over here. We're just getting, hey, can someone turn the smokestack? Can you turn it green? Yeah, cool. Name it Chemical Factory. Got it.
Massive stockpile.
So we're not getting anything new.
Nebula 5 is located mostly in factories and laboratories in Caldera, and is heavily guarded
What's up,
by
Axel?
Axis forces. So there's going to be
Warpex
here. The refinery between mines and docks that once produced phosphate has been repurposed.
Yeah, basically, Baja, you're going to just run high alert nonstop.
This newly named chemical factory has similar layout to the location it replaced, but with several notable differences, including enemy soldiers who protect the facility. AI, that's crazy. And trap that can be sprung in the central buildings. There are several more interior spaces to explore, from the main factory floor to watchtowers with impressive sight lines over the factory and its surrounding. The river runs green with Nebula 5's byproduct, but it's completely harmless. Underground Weapons Research Lab. According to the current intel, the Axis operated 7 research...
Straight out of the United States government. Hey, we contaminated this river. Totally harmless. Drink the water.
Laboratories
totally good.
Hiding them,
it's quality.
guarding them with small. So there's some Easter egg opportunities there. Hopefully, expert trackers may have
big blender, Axel.
Labs. Yes, a lot of people have, but the average operator may
I guess everyone gets gold gas mask.
Several hand-drawn yellow circles on the TAC map, so that'll be able to give those locations away. Those might be hot depending on how much loot's in there. With only one way into these facilities, your squad better have an escape plan. Yeah, you can get held, or enemy squads threatens your chances.
Can you get held? I don't know. We don't. Who knows anymore? Who knows? Just have one of those decontaminations. Have a fucking Brita filter. Hell yeah, brother. Just carry that sumbitch around.
Wave is phenomenal.
Brita filters water, but you get the fucking point. Goddamn it.
Gas mask and Nebula 5 ammo. Other features: bomber plane, redeployed balloon. Bomber plane, second aerial vehicle in Vanguard modes in Warzone. So this one is not going to be in regular. The bomber is a formidable air-to-ground striker capable of leveling infantry and vehicles. Bombers can also destroy loadout drops, which can fundamentally change how operators approach these. Imagine just waiting. Hey, zone 1, loadout's about to drop. Boom, 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 boom. Right, just trace the outside of the first zone. You're going to be destroying these bad boys. While this new aircraft can shatter anti-air guns and destroy ground-level threats, it may meet its match when confronting the fighter plane, which continues to be available in Vanguard Royale.
The story is like, it's so paper thin. It just seems like extra fluff. Like, I don't know. It's super irrelevant. No one cares. But like, here's what I want to know: who the fuck was excited about the first plane? Who the fuck was excited? Like, man, I can't wait to get in that plane. No one liked it unless you were on the giving end. Like, unless you were flying the plane, no one liked fucking planes. Nobody enjoyed planes. Hey, man, let's push this team on a hill. 3-pieced by a helicopter or by a plane. Oh, where's the plane? It's 500 yards in the air, just anally blasting us. What's the defense against it? Well, it has like 4 times as much health as a Bertha. And it's like 3 times faster than a 4-wheeler. And it's not limited X, Y, or Z axially. Cool, great. So we can't do shit about it. No. Got it. Oh, are there lock-on missiles? Not in Vanguard. Great. What the fuck? What? Besides Warza. But like, Warza only liked it when he was giving it to other people. This is just so... What? Tell me you want people to not like the Vanguard mode without telling me you don't want people to like the Vanguard mode. That's all this reads to me. All this reads is we're too scared to pull the Vanguard mode, so we're going to put so much dumb bullshit in it that no one will fucking play it, and then we can just tell our shareholders, oh man, the game flopped. We got to delete it, guys. That sucks. We're going to have to merge these lobbies and these servers. Oh man, we tried, you know.
Alternatively, drop into stationary
like what the fuck?
Truck-mounted AA guns and bring down these airborne behemoths. Furthermore, players can expect to see health decreases in both planes. part of this update, making them easier to shoot down, which should remove that. I think they're kind of broken, but it is what it is. So yeah, looking like these redeploy balloons. Yeah, shown on the attack map as a blimp icon, the redeploy balloon is a ticket into the skies to reposition thousands of meters away. Obviously, if you're gliding sideways, you're going to get that added help. Operators can ascend to the top of the balloon via a zip line tethered to the balloon, then leap off of the balloon at the top of the deploy, and then parachute to cover ground. So these work a little.
Hey, what do they have in Apex? Hey, what about those big ass balloons so you can like launch off the top of them? What could we call them? Well, don't they call theirs redeploy balloons? Yeah. Is it trademark? No. Yeah, put it in the game. It's fine. Just change the asset a little bit. Just kind of tinker around with it. Make it look old. Yeah. Okay, cool. Thousands of meters? Well, considering that the map is like 2,500 by 1,800. I don't like where I'm at. See, boys? I don't... Like, hey, man. I guess you just copy the Fortnite model, right? What does Fortnite do? Fortnite waits for a company to come out with a great asset and just fucking takes it, right? Fortnite's just like, fuck it, I'll take it. Just do what fucking Fortnite does. Easy peasy.
A little bit like Apex.
A little bit?
Can destroy the redeploy balloon, and once the balloon is deflated, operators can spend a few $100 to reinflate it.
Better get out your air hose.
Can be exceptional for repositioning across the map, so long as you watch out for the bogey entering your airspace. As Caldero's secret come to life, something lurks within Rebirth Island shadows. Expect substantial changes to the prison island during the mid-season update. Expects more intel about the reinforcements to come mid-season, as well as other important updates from the lead studio, and watch out for their stuff. I would expect to see these things mid-season around March, because that's about a 1 month into the season, which is usually the halfway point. Weapons. So we got the KG M40 assault rifle. That'll be at launch, probably tier 15.
How many times have we seen this description for assault rifles in patch notes? I'm just curious. I kind of want to research and just see how many times they've said workhorse assault rifle, steady and accurate. That sounds like every assault rifle that we've ever seen released, like post initial game, like in a battle pass. This seems like, I feel like they said the same thing about the Farah. I feel like they said the same thing about the C58. I feel like every assault rifle is a workhorse, steady and accurate. Like,
all right. And then we have the LMG, which will be a long-range machine gun. That'll be like tier 31.
It looks like that looks eerily similar to the BAR, but just like you change it up a little bit. Like a little sprucing up, like a little more modern. Oh my. Yeah.
Like tier 31 or whatever, or vice versa, and then mid-season Ice Axe. And then we're also going to get another SMG.
Spartamaton. It's the Spartamaton.
So we're going to get 4 weapons, including a melee weapon. Pretty cool stuff. A lot of changes there, but if the game doesn't work for console, then it doesn't matter. So hopefully there is a huge update that resolves like 99% of all issues that console players experience, and we'll see how that goes. Appreciate all the support and content.
JGOD, I love you, man. In JGOD we trust. JGOD, I'm gonna keep it a bug with you though, man. This shit looks like dog ass. I don't. What does any of this do? What does any of this do? It just convolutes everything. You didn't... Okay, address all the bugs and issues and shit like that. Cool. What new, interesting change does this bring to the game? Man, the Call of Duty community is really fed up with camping in Caldera because it's a jungle map. You can get ghillie suit skins. You can't see people in bushes. You can't shoot through bushes. They're fucking bulletproof. What does this provide? I know. Let's let players sit in gas longer. Gotcha. Oh, hey, you know that predictable ring where all the loadouts drop? Yeah. What if we created a controllable bomber that could not only blow up the loadout box, but the buy station and kill players? Oh, are we going to provide them with, lock-on missiles? That way they can shoot the bomber out of the air? No, we're going to provide a really shitty, slow-moving truck that has an AA gun that'll take about 45 seconds worth of shooting to kill this thing, but it only takes one bomb to blow the truck up. What the fuck? Like, I just don't get it, man. I just don't get it. I don't know. I guess we'll see. Hey, in JGOD we trust.